Could you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Sam Seiden. I'm a pediatrics resident at the University of Chicago.
You had mentioned that you had heard about the city's plans for a wireless system. Where do you usually get your news?
For the most part from public radio, and sometimes when I'm looking for something in particular, I'll look at the New York Times website.
How is technology integrated in your daily life?
I pretty much couldn't live without it. The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is check my email, and when I go to work, we use technology all day long for looking at patient records and laboratory studies, and when we have a question about a clinical problem that we're experiencing, our complete access to all of the literature in medicine these days is via the internet.
Is your use of the internet different from other family members? And if so, how?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty much similar.
How would you describe the internet?
It's a tough question. I mean, it's in its current system, I think it's fairly open exchange of information. It's fairly unregulated. There's a tremendous variety in the amount of the quality of the content that you can get out there. But just about anything that you're looking for, you can find something on the topic that you're looking for.
Your thoughts on media and local media. How do you think local media could do a better job?
Well, my big frustration is with the local news. When you look at local media on television, I think it's really does not serve the public interest in terms of conveying to people what is going on in their area. And I'm always frustrated by they have some story that they're trying to tell you about, and they tease you with commercials telling you that it's going to be on any minute, and then it's always on at the very last second. And during the day they might show you a little clip about something that's going to be on the news, and they say tune in at 11 or what have you, and it would take them just the same amount of time to give you 3 more seconds of information about what is on, but their structure for revenue dollars is based on you watching the advertising, so they don't actually tell you the little bit of snippet like, oh, it's going to snow tomorrow, like find out what the weather's going to be tomorrow. Instead is how they phrase it. In terms of other local media, I really like local newspapers. I'm a weekly reader of the Hyde Park Herald. Those are the 2 things that come to mind.
You've probably heard phrases in the media about the rise of the blogosphere and mainstream journalists' reaction to that. What do you think about that?
I actually don't have any reflection on that. I've really not yet gotten into looking at blogs for anything in my life.
So are there any things that you do with the internet that you think people would be surprised that either it's possible or that you're doing it?
I don't know. This morning I do a lot of photography, so this morning I was uploading some photos to be printed that will be mailed to me, but I think a lot of people do that. I listen to a lot of currently the public radio is doing their pledge drive, which drives me insane, so I usually go to online public radio programs during that period, so I don't have to listen to the begathon. Nothing else comes to mind.
Thank you for your time.
Surely.